Hi guys, Max here, and look what I got. I got a guitar, Les Paul, well not yet, and a neck. So now I'm not going to masquerade this as a Gibson because it's not, but you know, it is a Les Paul style, and we're going to be putting it together. I've got to do all the electronics, I've got to do the finish, I've got to sand, a lot of sanding, so much sanding. I got to put wood grain filler. And then I'm going to have to dress the frets and carve the headstock, you know, and copper shielding. We got to do everything. We got to put this thing together. Now I'm no expert. I am no expert. So it's more about the journey than it is instructional, and we will be learning along the way. And hopefully it ends up good. Hopefully the destination is a nice playing guitar. That looks good too. And I'm going to put a Bigsby on here. It's going to be a dark red burst. Hopefully, I'm going to stain it, and hopefully we'll have something when we're done. So anyway, guys, right now this first video is going to be sanding and sanding, more sanding. So we're actually just going to fast forward through most of this as I commentate over it. But future episodes will be hopefully as I go. So guys, hope you enjoy this, and I hope you hold my hand throughout this journey, and I'll see you next time. Well, after you hear me commentate on myself sanding. Alright guys, so this is Trans-Tint black dye, you know, to make the wood black. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go around the edges. And now I got some red here. So this is Trans-Tint red, bright red. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bleed this in with the black and slowly brighten it up towards the center so it has like a burst effect. We'll see how that works when I actually get to it. Here's some other things that I've got. Just things that I'll use later on. Some lemon oil, some lacquer, wood filler, wood grain filler. And here's the body. Right here, you know, this is it before I sanded. And it's hard to tell. I'll take some pictures as we progress. There are some blemishes up on the horn. Well, knocking it into the wall doesn't help either. But you know, whatever. If wood grain filler doesn't get it, I'm not going to sweat over it. It does have a nice flame on it. And yeah, it should turn out okay. The neck is a really nice fit. Hopefully it's straight. And here's the neck, speaking of. Yeah, pretty basic. I'm going to have to dress the frets, I think. But, you know, actually they look polished and they look even. I'll have to get like a tool to measure that, because I'm not sure. And then I'm going to have to carve the headstock, because I hate it when it's just a huge paddle like that. I know they leave that for you to carve on your own, and I will. I'll get some wood files and do it that way, I think. But yeah, pretty nice. Seems straight. We'll see when we get it all together and we take some measurements. And here I am. I'm gonna sand for the next minute or so. I just sped it up because, you know, you don't want to. Who wants this, right? So I'm just going over the first layer here, and then after this I'm gonna go over it with some black dye and then sand it again. I'm just getting out a bunch of the rough stuff right here. And I'll see you guys next time on this project. Hope you enjoy.